Hey folks, welcome back to Pokémon XD. Here in the Shadow Pokemon Lab, for the last time, we have two fights to go. Firstly is Naps, who we fought earlier on in the game, and secondly against Lavrina, who is really annoying, and we have seen her via cutscene earlier. I was searching around for items, none to be found. But I did find the newfound respect for Naps. In the live commentary, this is where I really started contemplating what he was saying and his position and stuff, and I came to a realization that he's actually a pretty cool guy. But at this point, we still have to fight him, so I'm not going to give him that much credit. Still, you can tell from the dialogue, not that bad of a guy. I do hope he comes back as a protagonist, has a change of heart or something. Wouldn't be original, but it'd be neat. More characterizing than most Pokemon games I've seen so far. Anyway, he leads off with a Rhyhorn and the Murkrow. And he actually has a pretty good combination here, because I didn't know this, but that Rhyhorn has Lightning Rod, which draws away the electric moves from the Murkrow, and brings it to a ground type who is not affected. But unfortunately, that ground type is 4 times weak to grass and 4 times weak to water, which you could have either of at this point, so he's probably going to die pretty easily. But the Murkrow will live one more turn, and Murkrow can cause some shenanigans, I suppose, if you let it. And there's a Slacketh. Not a threat, I'll admit. I don't know if you can have any fighting moves at this point, but it's a normal type. It doesn't resist much, so kinda not too dangerous. Coupled with Taunt, obviously. But Beldum, that's where things get kind of crazy, because unless you packed a fire move, probably not going to do much to it. Unless I forget if it has Rock Head or Levitate. It looks like it has Levitate. I'm going to check. But otherwise, you can use a ground move against it or something. Oh, it has Clear Body. Looks like it's levitating, but okay, you could use, say, Mud Slap or whatever Baltoy has or something. I thought I had Levitate, so I used Water Gun. I don't know if that was a better decision against Mud Slap. Anyway, this thing has Takedown and it has bulky defenses. Maybe using Water Gun was a good idea solely for the sake of physical versus special defense. Anyway, bringing in Teddy Ursa because I felt like being an ass and defeating him with his own previously owned Pokemon. But yeah, the Beldum lived just by a hair, so I let Teddy Ursa do the finishing off. I felt like such a smug asshole right there. Except it died in recoil, so it didn't quite go as planned. Teddy Ursa's getting just like random experience from popping in and out of battles, even when it's not really necessary. Anyway, he's defeated. There's an item box. I felt ashamed because the item box was holding my attention more than the dialogue. Let me get the item box. Stop talking. Yay! Get a Leaf Stone, which... What does that evolve? That's evolves like 2 things. I'm checking. It evolves Gloom into Vileplume, Weeping Bell into Victory Bell, Execute into Executor, and Nuzleaf into Shiftry. So if he's decided to train that C-Dot that you can snag, that's what the Leaf Stone is for. And hypothetically, you could have a Shiftry at this point if you purified the C-Dot, leveled it up, had it evolve, and then used the Leaf Stone. Don't know if that's beneficial. You know, some stone evolutions stop learning things by level up. And Shiftry appears to be one of them. And again, it's not like they had a good level up moveset to begin with. Anyway, here's Lavrina. She bugs me. She keeps changing accents. Yep, Shiftry does not learn anything by level up. Although, admit, they made Lovrina distinctive in terms of character, which is more than what I can say about a lot of the mainstream games. Like in Pokemon Gold and Silver and Ruby and Sapphire, and yeah, those two particularly. I only really identified the villains by their gender. In Diamond and Pearl, I identified them by their hairstyle. Anyway, Love Disc and Beautifly kind of sort of tying to the Lovrina, or Lovrina, I don't know how to pronounce her name. But she likes to use infatuation and other pretty girly things. Thundershock on the jerk. And it's down already. And the Beautifly, Beautifly actually rams into the backside of people's skulls and sucks out their brains via its little feeler thing. So I would be scared of it if I were you. Anyway, it has Absorb, which luckily has low base power, and therefore it won't be too damaging. And, no, I didn't use it on the Roselia. I'm actually kind of surprised the Aurora Beam was a one-hit KO there, since Beautifly is fully evolved, regardless of whether or not it's a level 10 bug, it's still fully evolved. There's Delcatty, there's our Shadow Pokemon. Can't imagine anyone using a Delcatty for this game. But, Thunderwave on the Delcatty, good. Ice Beam, or Aurora Beam on the Roselia. Good plan. I'm glad I'm thinking through the same train of thought that I did that last time. Now that pissed me off. Criticals can go to hell. Criticals bug me a lot. I think this means that, yeah, Rin KO'd. And unfortunately that means Aurora Beam not there to KO Roselia, and therefore Arca has work cut out for him. That usually has an item. I need to pick that up. I hope that picked that up. Anyway, there's a Gulpin. Gulpin will be getting purified, just in case you were wondering. And Roselia is part poison, so maybe Gulpin wasn't the best choice, but then again, I wasn't really paying attention. Maybe should have thrown in Teddy Ursa instead. I don't know. But this is actually good. There's a reason to throw in Gulpin. It'll use, like, Roselia was using the health sapping moves, but because of Gulpin's ability, Liquid Ooze or something like that, it will actually cause damage to the person getting it sucked up rather than healing them, which is awesome. I don't think I was planning that, but I probably pretended to. Anyway, finishing off the Roselia. Bye-bye! And, using Sludge on the Delcatty, which does pretty much nothing. I'm gonna look up Sludge out of curiosity to see how much base power it has. Has 65 actually, so surprises me even more how much that barely did anything at all. Maybe Delcatty has good defenses, huh? As if. Anyway, there's Delcatty being ineffectual. I don't know why it attacked the Shadow Pokemon when the Shadow move won't be very effective. Kinda dumb, pretty dumb. Yeah, 65 base defense, come on guys. Pretty terrible. Anyway, trying the snag ball. I don't remember if it works. Gotcha. First ball. Proud of myself. And that takes care of the first boss. Anyway, here's her being, like, being dumb or something. I don't remember what she says, and my preview window has horrible quality, so I can't particularly tell. Whatever she said, I completely disagree, and she's being a dumb person. Anyway, there's a shiny thing, shiny thing, shiny thing, shiny thing, shiny thing, shiny thing. Give me the shiny thing. I want the shiny thing. Shiny thing! Important shiny. I think that was actually... Okay, yeah, that's completely superfluous. I don't know why they didn't just have a cutscene of Dr. Crane picking it up for you. Kinda pointless.